Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. It's so stupid to start a YouTube because you know that no one's on your channel and you know that there's like 3 people who watch you. So to say like, hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. It's like so fucking cringy because like you know that there's no one fucking there. But anyway, welcome back. I'm Carrie. I positively hate almost everything. But mainly I love fashion, I love design, I love aesthetic, I love eclecticism, I love storytelling. And it's a really random channel. Sometimes I'll do my favorite things, sometimes I'll vlog. I just don't really have a rhyme or reason. I'm not like someone trying to make a business out of recording my life, because then it gets like really fucking obnoxious because you can't enjoy anything because you're just always filming it, you know? So whenever I get a wild hair at my ass and I decide that there's enough going on in my life, I like to film things. So today I got a comp day from the agency. I'm contracted, so but I'm contracted full-time with this design agency. And I decided to use today to kind of like do some last minute shopping and prepping for my trip to London next week. I'm going to London from the 23rd until the 28th, I want to say, Memorial Day is when I fly back. And I've been looking up like London style. I mean, my personal style is pretty much, you know, London vibes. I'm not like Parisian or anything like that. But before I go shopping, I always go to Goodwill first, because usually I find some really sick pieces at Goodwills, or like not even like curated thrift stores, more like what do they call them in the UK? Charity shops. In the charity shops, like I found some like really sick coats and jackets and things like that in my life. But like right now I've got this like pin board, and there's this designer, I don't know who, it was like a runway show from 2024, I forget who it was, but I had it pinned, and it's this like oversized tie-dye. Tie-dye's coming back, and people don't think it is, but like lo and behold, just wait, it's going to be a big trend, I feel, soon. But it's this like dark charcoal kind of like, oh my god, fucking come on, I hate waiting for people. It's like, it's Friday at I guess noon, so I guess it's like, come on. Thank you. See? Thank you for being a decent fucker. Oh, fuck. Sorry. Here's the thing about Tennessee. I don't want to be here. I don't like Tennessee. I moved here because my soul told me I was meant to come here to grow. But this is very much a fucking lily pad in my life. You know, I've lived in Ohio, hated that. I was forced to grow up in Ohio though, like my parents set up shop there. But then I moved to Pittsburgh for school, loved Pittsburgh, loved art school, loved the energy of that city and the people. At the time, at the age that I was, at the experience that I had. I don't know if moving back to Pittsburgh now, I would like it as much, because after Pittsburgh I moved to California and I lived in LA and Orange County on and off for 10 years. And I'm not saying fucking Los Angeles and California is the best place in the world, I'm not saying that at all, but it does have a lot more culture, fashion, food, there's more shit going on, there's more energy in that city, at least at the time that I was there, than most cities within the coasts. That's why you like New York, Miami. Miami's my shit. I love Miami. People, those are my people. They're so impatient. Like if you even pause for a millisecond at a green light when it turns, like they lay on their horns. My favorite fucking people. My tribe is in Miami. I'm running through to get coffee with this thing. I mean, what do I expect from a cheap little thing? But it's actually worked quite well. This little, like, I got this like for $5 at Five Below, but like I don't think I tightened it properly. But anyway, I'm running through to get coffee. But I hate Tennessee. It's like living in the countryside with like nothing going on except for like you always have traffic. It's fucking such an ugly enigma.
Thank you for choosing my bison.
Hi. Can I do a medium shaken espresso with oat milk, please?
Anything else?
How many shots of espresso is in that?
2.
Can I do 2 extra? So 4 shots?
Anything else?
No, that would be all.
Tell me something about doing that.
Thank you. Oh my god, you know me, bitch. Like, come on. This White Bison place, they have like the worst people working here half the time. Like, they're just not kind. Like, it's like Gen Z fucking like, I don't want to work. Like, if I owned a business and I hired someone from Gen Z and they treated people like that, like if I owned a business, there would be no one working for me who was not 30 or older. Because I don't trust these little 17-year-old fucks. I want to like try to tighten this up. How do I tighten this thing? I don't think you can in particular. But I would not let those little Gen Z fucks run my business because like, you know that they're going to be assholes to people. Like, why would I want to come back here if every time I run through the drive-thru and give you fucking $10 per coffee? Anyway, so I moved from Pittsburgh to California. Now I'm in Tennessee, and I've learned a lot. A lot has happened here in the past 2.5 years. It supported me through a lot of things. I met a lot of lovely people. It's not that. It's just like this place is like living in Ohio again, except for it's more crowded, and I hate that shit. So anyway, I'm like on a goal to like exit. My exodus of fucking Tennessee. But anyway, I'm running through to grab some coffee. I had breakfast already at home when I got ready. And I want to run to the mall. I need like a good face mist for the airport. Like, it's like a fucking 11-hour flight. So I just don't want my face to get super fucking dry. I don't even know. I don't want to wear makeup, but I don't land into London until the next day at like 9 a.m. And so I guess I could take it and do it at the airport, do my makeup at the airport. I just don't land until 9 and I can't check in into my hotel probably until 3 or 4. So I don't want to like, because my plan is I'm staying in Kensington and Notting Hill is close to Kensington. So what I was going to do is drop my shit off at the hotel and have them hold my luggage. And then peruse around Notting Hill, get some breakfast, go to the thrift stores there, and then come back when it's time for check-in, figure out where I want to go next, and then I have a dinner reservation at 7:30.
All right, baby,
Hi.
763.
There you go.
Did you do that homework?
I have it up here, I just haven't done it yet.
See?
I have 15 teachers who assigned me homework this week, so I'm making my way through the list.
I got you.
I appreciate
Monday,
you.
You'll be ready.
I will be ready with my rewards, I promise. Thank you so much. Have a good day.
You too.
See, she knows me. Like, she had this, I'm pulling up, because, like, no one ever comes here for coffee. But it's actually really good fucking coffee. White Bison in Tennessee is some of my favorite coffee I've ever had. She had this vintage Judy and Burke bucket bag, like, if you remember, like, the rainbow Murakami knockoffs in the early thousands. Everyone had one. And she had one, but it was red. And I was like, oh my God, is that your fucking Judy and Burke bag? And she's like, hell yeah, it's my mom's hand-me-down. And I was like, it's sick. And so we bonded over the Burke, you know? And I'm like, bitch, you know me, girl. We're friends. But like, she was kind of a cunt to me at the drive-thru. But anyway, I'm staying in Kensington. I want to hit Notting Hill, but then I don't want to like, for some reason, I give a shit about what like the Londoners really think of me. Cause like, I've just like always looked up to their style. And part of me wants to get, it's okay, it's raining and you're pushing things, so I'll let it pass that you slowed me down. I like really care about what people in London think of me for some reason. Like, I just look up to the style, like the street style of London so much, and like Dover Street and the collaborations and how everything's like an experience, that I just don't want to look like this like fat homeless American there. So not really sure about that game plan, but because I don't want to wear makeup on the plane. I'm very scattered today, I'm sorry. I don't want to wear makeup on the plane because it's such a long flight. So I need to get a face mist today and a couple of other cosmetic things that I need to pick up. I just spent like a fucking small fortune on skincare this week that I had to just like re-up on moisturizers and serums and bullshit. So I want to get a face mist. I'm contemplating whether I even want to wear makeup to the airport for that long of a flight. Or maybe what I'll do is, I fucking don't know. Maybe I'll wear makeup to the point where they turn the lights off and then I'll just like take my makeup off on the plane with like a face wipe. And then at Heathrow, put my makeup on in the airport and then get a Uber or a cab to Kensington. And then from Kensington, drop my shit off, then go get breakfast at this place called Granger & Co. that my Australian friend recommended. They have one in Notting Hill. And then I'm gonna go and look around at the thrift stores. There are so many like good archival thrift stores there of like old Galliano and Prada and like vintage pieces. And I don't wanna spend a lot of money. That's not the goal. It's not the goal of London. The goal of London this year is this the right way? Yeah. The goal of going to London this year is to roam. I don't really want to plan. I just want to like walk around, be inspired by buildings and people and just the difference in the culture. I do want to find some like sick ass fish and chips because I know that like London's not known for its food necessarily. So I would love to do that. I might try to find like a traditional English breakfast. I'm not a bean person, but I don't know. I think in this season of my life, I've explored the United States quite a bit. I've been to like pretty much every state except for New England. Camped out west, did the California thing. I have a trip planned for New York in June, which is maybe the next place that I live. Who knows? I fucking hate it when people stop at yellow lights. Like, and this fucker, I wish I could turn this around. He's got like a Ford F-150. Go! Are you 100? A don't tread on me sticker and you're in a Ford F-150. Like, what are you fucking doing? Anyway, this is also why I can't live here. People in California, people in New York, people in Miami, they've got shit to do and so they do it. Are you lost? Do you have a Tennessee license plate? I have the worst road rage. I get so angry at people. Here's the thing. I probably hate more things than I like things. I'm very particular about the things that I appreciate because I have a high standard. I have a high standard for myself, for my work, for how I present myself, and it's not like, to me, it's not a bad standard. I think everyone should have higher fucking standards. Like, if you're a rare ruby in this world, which you should think that you are, if you really actually love yourself, you will understand that you are a rare item. You are a prize to be had and won, and it takes effort to do that. But I also hold people to that standard, or I don't want you in my life or around me. Like, if you don't add to my peace, inspire me, don't have my same work ethic, we're not going to get along. I'm just going to like look at you and be angry all the time. You're going to get in my way. But the thing that pisses me off and irritates me, I think more than anything in my life, is being held back in whatever form that takes. So if I'm working at a place and there's somebody who's my boss and they're just like a shitty, lazy human being and they're telling me what to do and I'm not able to move forward or do what I know is right because they're holding me back, that shit pisses me off. If someone holds me back from like my growth and my evolution as a human being and as a creative, that pisses me off. But the same goes for people. Like, some people have the energy to be a leader. It could be being a leader by example, like I prefer to be. I don't like managing people. But if by putting work into my life inspires somebody else, that is how I like to lead. I like to lead by example. And I have never been afraid to just like fucking just like woman up and do it. Like, if everybody in the room like won't step up, I have no problem being that person. It gives me anxiety, but it's a natural inclination to lead. And a lot of people have the natural inclination to lead by being like the maestro of an orchestra. It's like they love to manage people. They see people's strength. They see people and teams as like this like chessboard, and they know exactly where to put people for the best possible outcome. And they're great managers. They're great leaders in that regard. But some people are not meant to be fucking in the lead. And that's not a bad thing, but get out of my fucking way. If you are not prepared to take the lead and not hold people back, then get the fuck out of the way. And that's the same for like driving. If you are in the fast lane or in the carpool lane and there's 5 lanes on this fucking road and you're going at the speed limit or slower than the speed limit and you're not matching the speed of traffic, you don't deserve to be in the front. You don't deserve to be the leader of the pack. Get your ass to another lane where the slow people are. And it's not that I'm mad that you're slow. I'm mad that you are slow in my lane for the people who want to go fast. And that is all Tennessee is just slow people who have no sense of urgency about anything, who just love to hold you back. 9 times out of 10, that's what you run into here in Tennessee. Because the thing is this has been a smaller city for a very long time, and only recently has it kind of like blown up with bigger city people coming in. So a lot of the locals here are just like, you know, chill southern folk, and that's fine. Totally understand. But that's why there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lanes. You have 1, 2, 3, 4 to choose from. Leave the 5th one alone. Selfish shit. It's selfish. It's just selfish. But anyway, I'm trying to find a good face mist. I was like looking on Sephora, and like Claude Lee is like the #1. I also don't trust things that are like the most popular, because every time I do, I'm like, this really isn't that great. But anyway, I'm gonna try to find a face mist and a couple of skincare items that I need. I'm trying to find like that. Oh, back to the tie-dye thing. I found this really cool inspo of a girl with like wide leg baggy jeans, and she had this like massive like charcoal, like I've worn it into the ground boyfriend t-shirt, and it was tie-dyed like charcoal and yellow, and I loved that combo. And then Celine came out with a graphic tee that was charcoal with like yellow varsity letters on the front that said Celine, but the tie-dye is so much cooler. So I'm kind of on a hunt for like a really good oversized men's graphic tee that's not fucking stupid to like wear over these leopard like wide leg pants that I have. I'm trying to figure out, oh my god, what is going on? There's a fucking Ferris wheel over here. Of course this person gets over when I need to get over. I hate you. So that's on the docket for today, is like big oversized graphic tee that I can wear with jeans or as a dress with heels to dinner. I'm very like masculine casual. I don't do just like form fucking figured like Jacquemus dresses. It's just not my vibe. Face mist. I need a new eyebrow pencil. I hope that whatever way that I'm going is the correct way. I think so. I think I can get there from here. I'm just like I've never gone to the mall from coming south to north. I've always came to the mall from going north to south. So I'm hoping that my internal sense of direction is correct. I also haven't taken a drink of my coffee. Oh, that's right. Am I getting close? I think. I'm like trying to do this in reverse in my head. So just like OOTD, which is such a stupid term, These are Tom Ford. I really loved this colorway. It's like red orange. I don't know if you can like really tell, but it's kind of cool. The coat or the denim jacket is Zara. This is like some, I forget what, I think I got this at a Goodwill. It's like a cashmere sweater. It's black and has like a mock high neck. And then I have a Schiaparelli chain on. I feel like very Mr. T today. And then I have leopard print wide leg trousers and python boots. And my bag is this Miu Miu crossbody. I've actually never really seen this bag in the smooth leather. I've only seen it in the is it Maltese, like the Miu Miu leather that's like braided. Is that called the Maltese leather? Maltese. I don't know. Maltese is a dog, isn't it? Matisse. It's something along those lines. I didn't think I would like Miu Miu because like Miu Miu is so like hit me baby one more time Britney Spears to me. But I do love Prada, and Miu Miu is the sister brand of Prada, and I think there are I really love what Miu Miu did for summer. I haven't been like vibing on what they've done for the past couple of seasons, but I really do like this like paracord bullshit where like they're basically making fun of us. They're like, we're going to take literally like some of the cheapest fibers known to man. Like, let me explain to you about paracord. Paracord is so cheap. I used to work for PacSun, and I was like a designer for like merchandising. Like I would do their windows and their marketing campaigns and stuff like that. And when it came to windows, you had like kits that had to fit like, you know, so many store sizes, and we had over 500 stores. So like budgeting was key. Like I couldn't just have like say you wanted like a really beautiful acrylic piece of art hanging in a window, you had to multiply that by 500 stores. Then they had to do custom sizes, so like that adds up quick. So like normally you had to like just stick with like your cheapest materials and let the cool factor come through with like photo shoots and design, like vinyl. And one of our cheapest materials that we could use, old fucking men here. Like I've almost been rear-ended like 3 times or side hit like 3 different times by like old men. Not that when you're old you shouldn't drive, but if you get to the point where you can't drive, don't drive. Anywho, I think I'm just tired. I just leased this car and I've already almost been hit like 3 times, and I'm just, if I do it, it's one thing, but if, nice fucking blinker. That's the thing too, is like, oh my god, what is this shit? It's like a carnival. So gross. I hate fairs and I hate carnivals and I hate theme parks. Like maybe like whenever you'll see it in the window when I drive past it. Do you see all that shit? Like anywhere that's like a gathering place for children, I usually fucking can't stand. Like absolutely not. And then this fuck with his stupid like dually with like massive tires. It's like, come on. Okay, I'm at the mall. I'm gonna stop. I'm negative today. I am a negative person, but I think I've just been so fucking burned and over people that like it's more like I'm only like this in Tennessee. I wasn't like this in California. Like I was actually like a decent human being in California until like 2020 when all the fuckers and your stupid vaccinations happened. Like never in my life would I ever put that in my fucking body. And if you did, good for you. Like thank you for trusting something that you absolutely were lied to about. And you made decisions purely out of fear and not out of like trust of your own body and your own mind. That's okay. Like it was a scary time, I get it. My dad almost died of COVID in the hospital, was almost on a respirator, and we still didn't get vaccinated because we trusted our bodies, you know what I'm saying? So that's why I left California. But anyway, whole other conversation, and then we could talk about Ozempic for forever. Lazy fucks. Anyway, I'll talk to you later. I'm gonna go shopping. They have the Speedy. Isn't she pretty? Oh my god, she's so good. There's like a ton of good vintage bags here. Haven't seen that YSL bag in like 500 years. But highly recommend. I love the Murakami collection. There's like Gucci backpack, the massive Prada bag. Ooh, look at that little like rose gold situation down there. That's quite pretty. I love the little Gucci cosmetic case. Oh, look at the black Murakami. So cute. But yeah, like if you ever, like it has like the old Alma, the big Alma, and the Viernese. I am so fucking hot. I had to like buy this. Well, I bought this t-shirt for London anyway, but like I am sweating. It's like, it's not super hot outside. It's just like that southern fucking humid bullshit, you know? But I went to the mall and I got a few things for the face mists. Oh my God, my hair. Like my hair was pinned straight when I left the house. This is the fucking South. Sorry, I'll turn the air conditioning down. I just need to like get myself, it's hot. Anyway, so as far as face mists go, I got two because like one I know is like a cult favorite, so I got it because it's like I think it's going to be good, but one I just really wanted, so I ended up just buying both of them. And I needed an eyebrow pencil, and one of the free points thing was a pencil, so kind of knocked that all out at one time, which is nice. Oh, my hair. I brushed it and it's still like this fucking nightmare of a mess. I wish I had Asian hair or some sort of like ethnic hair that just was like really thick and just like the weight of it kept it straight, you know, but alas. So it's the Claude Lee, I think that's how you pronounce it. I think there's like eucalyptus in this. I don't love the smell, but I know that a lot of people love this for like hydration, so I got that one. And then the other one that I got in the travel size is the Tatcha, because I just love the packaging of it so much, but I didn't really want to buy the bigger one. I mean, there's a tiny amount in here, but it's so much cooler with me. Like, which matches Carrie's vibe. Do you see the difference? Like, this will look cute in my purse, this doesn't, but this will get the job done. So I got that for the flight to keep my face nice and dewy. So that was Sephora. I really don't have the money to be doing this shit right now. And then at PacSun, I got this, there's no graphic on the front, but it's the Met, and then there's like a graphic on the back. I used to work for PacSun, so I still like to support them. They do have like a really good men's buying team. The women's team are a bunch of bitches, and I can't stand the women's side of the business. They also talked shit about me when I was younger and worked there because I lost a lot of weight, and apparently they all gossiped about me that it was like weight loss surgery or like Ozempic bullshit, and it's like, no bitch, like I have the calorie logs and the fucking gym check-ins to like prove myself in a court of law. Women are so mean to each other, it's kind of gross. But anyway, got the Met shirt from PacSun, and then I got the formula. I thought this was gonna look really good with like a lot of my jeans and my like my leopard print pants, but it's this Formula One racing men's shirt. So like the front just has like a nice little like red hit with a graphic, and then the back is like this colorway. So I couldn't find any like yellow that I really loved. Fear of God had like a really pale yellow kind of thing going on, but like pale yellow just doesn't look good on me. Like the reason I like the tie-dyed shirt that I was talking about earlier was because it was like mostly this kind of charcoal with like gold tie-dye, like gold yellow tie-dye. So then I got from Fear of God, because PacSun collaborates with Jerry Lorenzo and they sell it in there. I got the long sleeved oversized men's tee in this color. If you can't tell, I love like charcoal, but I want to wear this as a dress with heels to dinner. And it's the high neck. It has like this thing on it. These colors, like for some reason, charcoals work really well with my skin tone and my hair. And I'm a neutral person anyway, but I don't like khaki and I don't like camel or anything like that. Like I'm very much like black, charcoal, red, leopards, animal print kind of person. So I got that and that at PacSun, and then this, obviously the Met shirt that I'm wearing now because it's fucking like smoldering lava hot outside. And then I popped into H&M really quickly because H&M does certain things like pretty well. I won't lie, like a lot of my basics and stuff I've really like from H&M. So what I did get was this. I have this same graphic, but it says Venice Beach and it's orange and black and it has a hoodie, but I wanted just like a really oversized crew neck that kind of matched it. So it's this oversized black graphic crew neck sweatshirt, and it's like light enough where I could wear it in London or wear it in the summer, but it's like, it's not like heavy like a hoodie, but it's heavy enough where like the weight will keep it. I could probably wear this as a dress too, if the fear of God thing wasn't heavy enough. But I bought these in a little bit bigger of a size, these like men's, or these Bermuda shorts to wear with it, with heels, or I don't want to be the person who like fucking buys the Sambas or the Gazelles. Flat shoes, tennis shoes and me with jeans, just like, they don't look good, they look awful. But I'm wearing fucking Python heels right now, and like I just walked around the mall for 2 hours and I'm fucking dying. So I can't wear these to London because I'm gonna be walking the whole time, exploring. And so I'm like, what tennis shoe can I wear that makes my leg look good but is still trendy, you know? I have my favorite sneaker of all time is still going to be the Ultra Boost, and I know people are like, oh my god, that's so like 2016. Like, bitch, they're good shoes. They look sick. The weaving is cool. They're like, it's like wearing a sock. It's the most comfortable shoe I've ever had. And then I have those like Nike striped kind of shoes that would look okay. I don't know. I just don't, my legs just don't do good with sneakers unless I'm wearing leggings. It's just the curse of my existence. Like whatever God gave me in eyelashes, he took away in leg length, you know? But anyway, I was gonna wear these. I got them a little bit bigger so they're a little more baggy, maybe with like this hoodie. So those are the things that I picked up from the mall. Just some graphic tees, and some face mists. God, I am so hot. I don't really want to go home. I've got like shit to get done today. I just don't want to do it, honestly. Like, I've been in like graphic design mode like a motherfucker, and I just don't want to deal with it anymore. I'm trying to think. I'm kind of hungry. Do I drive into the city? I might drive into the city and get Butcher Town Hall. That actually sounds like a good fucking plan, since I'm dressed up and whatnot. Actually, why not? Like, while I'm spending money I don't have, I might as well go. Where's maps? Because I'm using you to drive. Actually, I'm just gonna use my phone and we'll reconvene when I'm somewhere else. Thanks. you. So here is so fucking phenomenal. The fucking best. I drove 30 minutes just to get this.
You don't even have chicken.
Better. Like, I've been walking all day in these because like it all goes back to the I can't wear sneakers with pants kind of like sad situation that I've come to find myself in. But anyway, if you're ever in Nashville, hit up Germantown Hall because it's phenomenal. Every time I've ever brought anybody here who has visited me, no one's complained. In fact, like they ask to go back every time they come back to Nashville, except for one person. But like, to be honest, she's one of those people that's like never happy with anything. She's like always miserable, you know. So I just chalk it up to that. But it's like subway tile. You know, the one downside of it, depending upon how you see it, is that sometimes you get set really close to somebody, and it's normally fine if you're like with someone or if you just don't care about other people hearing your conversations or hearing their conversations. For me, I'm normally alone, which I prefer it that way, honestly. But when I go and I eat there alone, it's like all I fucking do is like have to listen to these people's like dumb conversations. It's like today I was sat next to this like group of dudes, like Gen Z 20-year-olds, who are like, you know, hanging out on a Friday, which is fine. Like, you go, good for you, like go be friends, whatever. But it's just like the conversations of like 20-something-year-old boys don't really, like, there's not a lot of depth there, right? So it's like, and then like I get annoyed because they'll say things like, you know, Nashville's known for barbecue, right? And I'm like, no bitch, it's like hot chicken, bro. Like, I'm not even from here and I know that. And then like one guy was like the alpha of the pack and like, you know, ordered for everyone and was like, yeah bro, I saved you from some shit tacos and like that kind of stuff. And oh, look at this little obstacle course of plates. How fun, Nashville. So it's annoying to the point where you have to like listen to what other people are saying for the most part, but if you just like want a bomb ass taco, that's a good place to go. 12th South is kind of cool. There's like a lot of restaurants and stuff over there and like shops, but it's like always fucking packed and annoying. Like usually at Butchertown Hall I can find parking. I think it's because I'm familiar with Germantown, like I kind of know the spots to go. Yeah, I don't know what else to talk about other than I've got a lot of travel coming up. London, I'm going to London next week and I'm very nervous about that because it's the first time I've ever traveled internationally or had to use a passport. And for some reason I just feel like I'm going to like not be able to get home, or like my cell phone's not going to work over there, or I'll get lost. And I haven't really made an itinerary for London of like where I want to go. Like ultimately, the only landmark I care to see is Big Ben. I just want to like walk over that bridge and like, you know, say hi to Benny Boy and then just go about my way. I want to go to Harrods and get a fragrance because I like to like remember places based on smell. Smell is the closest tie to memory. So every time I go somewhere new, I always like wear a new fragrance and or buy a fragrance there and then like spritz it on myself throughout the whole trip. And that way when I get back to like home and like a month passes and I just really want to like be transported back to like that fun time, I'll just spray that spray and like I'm instantly there. Oh my god, my feet hurt so bad. Like I can't believe I was even contemplating be like, you could walk around London in heels. No. I feel like London's gonna be like leggings and a really oversized sweatshirt and kind of like vibey accessories during the day, and then at night it's gonna be like style when I go to dinner and stuff and I'm like in a cab the whole time. I'm also nervous about like Uber for some reason not working over there, like getting around. Like I don't know about the tube. I'm not like, it took me a long time even in Pittsburgh to understand. When I lived there, I took the bus all the time because I didn't drive. When I was in college, I didn't have my license until I was like 23. So, you know, that made me nervous. So like just getting lost on the train in London in a country I've never been to before is a little nerve-wracking, but I'll figure it out. I'm like really good about being just independent and figuring things out. And I think I'm just going to be so like excited to be there and to visit a place that I've always wanted to go, that hopefully like the jitters, this person, I fucking can't stand it when people don't speed up to get on the highway. Go! Christ, dude. Figure your shit out. Public service announcement to everybody who has a fucking driver's license. When you're about to merge onto anything where people are going 70 miles per hour, you have to gather speed on the ramp to get there. Don't be that asshole that goes like ramps in at 40 miles per hour. And that, my dad was a state trooper growing up who handled all your accidents and like all that shit. Handle your own shit. Like, match the speed of traffic, get in there, because 9 times out of 10 in my dad's history of how many accidents he's had to deal with, it's mostly the slow fucking people that cause accidents. It's not the fast people. Just, I can't stand people who are fucking like, it's the holding people back shit. I just can't do it. If you're not going to 85 miles per hour or like between 70 and 80, like get the fuck off the road. I also just, well, it's only 3:46. I don't know why I'm getting like stuck in traffic, but the thing about Nashville is like literally when you go through downtown, if it's between the hours of 1 o'clock and 6 o'clock, you're fucked. For no reason. No reason. There's nothing going on. There's no concerts here. Taylor fucking Swift isn't in fucking Nashville. Like, oh my god, Taylor Swift. I also have been seeing a lot of like 7.7s. Oh, Montana. Montana is like the most badass license plate in my opinion. It's like very minimal. It's just like we're fucking in Montana. Like, what more do you want? Like,